All right, y'all. So let's talk about this. So, like I told you guys, and this isn't the first time I told you. It's been a couple of years where this happens, right? This has been happening. But now it's just more frequent. And I told you guys boxing isn't motivating me. And I said every time I turn around, the majority of the stories is just he said, she said, somebody's talking trash about somebody, but where are the fights at? Where are the quality fights at? Why is it that the very top guys in this sport don't want to fight each other? But it's always trash talk. I told you guys a long time ago, the fathers need to just relax. Like, there's no maturity, man. So this morning I see a video of Brian Norman Sr. He's calling Bill Haney a cokehead and talking about Devin Haney screwing some call girl or whatever the hell she was, and you know, how you doing better than life, in life, and this and that, and yada yada. And I'm like, wow. Here's the thing: the fighters they're my own. The fights is my only interest. The fighters involved, we're not getting any stories from them that we care about. All we're getting from them is the same thing. He's a bitch. I'll beat his ass. He can't fuck with me. He's jealous of me. Oh, I beat him in sparring. That's the type of shit we get from the fighters. Where's the maturity from the dads, though? The fathers act just as immature as the fighters. So when I hear people talking about fighters not maturing as fighters in terms of their in-ring ability, you mature as you get older. Damn, it's just fucked up that outside of the ring you don't fucking mature. Who gives a fuck about if Bill Haney's doing better than Brian Norman in life and who has more money between the two and whatever? And it's just like I said, man, it's always black fighters tearing each other down. I don't see white fighters talking about somebody else's dad being on coke and their mom being a whore and your son fucking a call girl. I don't see Latino. I don't see no other race of people doing this shit. I don't see no other fucking race of people just tearing into each other. Don't get me wrong. Every race on this earth have stupid ass people, scumbags, no good people or whatever, and some good people as well. Okay, every race of people. But I'm saying, you don't see this shit. I don't see white comedians sitting up with podcasts talking about who's not funny, who ain't shit, who's overrated, who's only popular because of who they... I don't see nobody, just black fighters. That's all I see. Black American fucking fighters always got something to say about other black people. We don't give a fuck about your money. We don't care about what the fuck you did in the past. If you could fight it, we don't give a fuck, man. But this is what boxing has become. I mean, I caught something, and I forgot all about this brother, man, because I don't watch it in these fucking people. But there's a couple people I can remember certain videos of this popping up, and I've seen certain shit, but True School something, media, or True School Sports, whatever you call his channel. Yesterday, I'm sitting there eating and shit, man, and I see a video of his pop up, and he's talking about this guy from Southpaw TV. And he's like, Southpaw saying this and that about him, something about, I guess because Southpaw don't like the Haneys or whatever. And True School, he explained in the video what he said as far as, a fight between Brian Norman and Haney and, what people are saying and thinking and like whatever. He gave his thoughts on it. And so I don't know. So I guess Southpaw decided, okay, he's going to attack True School. And you know what True School did? He said, I'm going to address this shit. He said, y'all know I don't get caught up with all that back and forth stuff. He said, but I'm going to address this shit, right? And you know what he did, man? He kind of did what Floyd did, but not even, because Floyd didn't say a word. He just showed us, just sat there watching us, sitting there watching, Roy Jones get knocked the fuck out repeatedly. True School said, I'm going to show you exactly who Southpaw is. Then he said, nah, in fact, I'm going to show you. He said, I'm going to let Southpaw show you who he is. Right? And then he shows a video where True School is sitting there with his dad. And Southpaw's glazing the fuck out of him. Yo, I like y'all. Yo, what you doing? Yo, I'm subscribed. He said, I'm gonna get more people to subscribe to your channel. Yo, I like what y'all doing, yo. I mean, the whole time just praising, glazing, right? So I don't know what the fuck that's about. But I say this, because I'm not shocked about it. I told you, everybody wants to play the fucking bad guy. If you watch what's happening, man, everybody want to just turn on everybody, and they think that this is what gets people to watch your channel. They think this is what's needed. These people are desperate, and they're just making up anything. So let me just find something to talk about and just start saying some shit for what? That's two-faced as fuck. And for one, I don't glaze anybody, but if I think you got a good channel, when I first started this boxing channel, man, like, we were like different people, man. We were trying to help each other, like, to grow. And we were like, you know, hey, man, you know, check out Lady Chair. No, do this, check this, yeah, you know. But I started to see a lot of arrogance, a lot of ego, and I see what it is. These motherfuckers want your subscribers, but they think you're going to take their subscribers, and nah, they think that's going to cause their channel to slow down. So there's nothing genuine. There's no real camaraderie. I started to see what was going on. I didn't know what, whatever. So I stopped shouting people out. I stopped talking about people. It was because overall it's like, yeah, it's an agenda. I don't fuck with agendas. See, when I saw these things happening, in my mind, right, because I'm not a stupid person, I'm very sharp. In my mind, I started wondering if the other people that was on board was seeing the same thing. Because little by little, everybody starts to kind of go their own way. I just made sure I stayed, you know, kept my nose clean in terms of like I'm not going to let nobody make a fool out of me. I'm certainly not going to make a fool out of myself. But how the fuck do you know, just think that talking about people's personal business is good for the sport of boxing? And this is all I'm seeing. A bunch of he said, she said. And you know what you motherfuckers would do? You know how when you was a kid and somebody was cracking on somebody and they said something about their mom and you went, ooh! No, I never did that goofy shit either. Not even back then. I know y'all did though. But yeah, that type of goofy shit. It's like, this is all I see. So two grown-ass 40-something, 50-something, however old they are, old men, man, this is crazy, man. You know, black people coming up in this country deal with a lot of racism, a lot of hatred, but we give it to each other as well. You take it as hate when somebody tells the truth, though. When you say, no, that's a lie, and I'm going to show you, and I'll correct that shit. And you show receipts, and people go, damn, he's right. He's telling the truth. But other people hate it because they don't give a fuck about it being a lie. They just want you to see things the way that they want you to see it. And then I look at, every time I turn around, it's a black man trying to outdo another black man. It's a black woman trying to outdo another black woman. And it's always in a negative fucking way. Man, y'all so worried. And here go the thing. All y'all motherfuckers broke compared to Floyd. But y'all always swear that whatever Floyd fight, exhibition, whatever, he's broke. How the fuck is, like what the fuck make y'all think Floyd is broke? Because, yo, he got a lavish lifestyle. That shit expensive. You know what I'm saying? He be overspending. And you know this because your bitch ass wake up in the house with Floyd every day, right? You know what the fuck. Yeah, you motherfuckers are so full of shit, man, and so full of hate and evil. That's the one thing, and I'll say this shit, and I learned this about black people a long time. I'll say it. Black people are some evil, rotten, no good, dirty motherfuckers when it comes to how we treat each other. Real shit. Slaves when it comes to anybody else. But when it comes to each other, we ain't shit, man. Well, no, let me rephrase that. Y'all ain't shit. That's what the fuck y'all do. But y'all believe lies. The black motherfuckers that lie and give you false narratives, and I show you the fact that this person is not telling you the truth. I lost 25 pounds of muscle. Remember that shit? No, bitch, you were 193. The fuck out of here with that shit, man. I remember, but then when I show it, notice how nobody had nothing to say. Yeah, all the motherfucking views, but they, damn, this motherfucker right again. Yeah, and this is the thing that I'm telling y'all. Y'all love to fucking put y'all 2 cents in to defend bullshit. Man, I love my family. Ain't no one motherfucker on this earth perfect. And if I can't be honest with my own family and tell them the truth, what the fuck good am I? That's why you got family members that's sitting up there rotting in jail, and y'all motherfuckers sat there crying when they got the sentence, right? Because what? That motherfucker ain't never coming home, but I bet you All of y'all sit there talking about, damn, well, I should have told him not to do that shit. Yo, I shouldn't have been laughing and agreeing with him. Yeah, exactly. But you did. Now it's too late. It's like y'all don't even care about the truth. All y'all care about is some bullshit to talk about. Y'all don't talk about anything. Just a bunch of grown, gray-headed fucking internet trolling motherfuckers that y'all don't care about shit. Y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all go to whatever kind of church y'all go. Y'all don't care about truth. Y'all don't question anything that needs to be questioned. But you always want to try to defend bullshit. Man, who gives a fuck about who got more money between Brian Norman and Bill Haney or who's doing? But who cares, man? And I'm like, this is today's boxing, bro. This is today's boxing. Just a bunch of bullshit. Let's just get on in front of a camera and talk shit about who's who and who's fucking who. Man, we called you a snitch-ass bitch back in the day for doing that kind of shit. Now y'all proud snitches. Man, who gives a fuck about these people's personal lives? Y'all talk about Deontay Wilder's new wife. I ain't talking about that shit. Y'all talking about all this shit that y'all talk about. And you go back and look at when I mentioned anything about something domestic, it was to correct the lies that was told about Jamel Charlo. Because now he wasn't beating up on his wife and not posting receipts, right? Some of y'all, yeah, but they're still, you dumb motherfucker. This is about the truth, you dumb fuck. I'm not telling y'all nothing y'all didn't know other than, nah, that's bullshit. He wasn't beating on his wife. That was false information. But this is what you motherfuckers, this is exactly the point what I'm saying, man. So, yeah, when I see this, I'm like, damn, I mean, if y'all gonna fight, right? If your sons are gonna fight, let your sons fight. Right? Simple. If they're gonna fight, let them fight. But all of this fucking, let me just talk some bullshit about this young man. Let me talk some shit about this, his father. Y'all motherfuckers just back and forth, flashing your watches. Oh, he snort coke. He did, right? I'm just saying, man. Y'all bring this shit on yourselves, man. And this is exactly my point. What I mean about how people, when they try to talk about black people and what we go through, but then anytime you turn around, here comes some black motherfucker trying to assassinate somebody else, but it has nothing to do with what's going on in the ring. It's personal shit. It's personal shit. So, I mean, if you know what, man, let me say it like this. And I'm not, if a person open their mouth to say something about a person, more than likely, yeah, you're going to get a reaction. But what I'm saying, what is it about you black motherfuckers that y'all don't understand? We already got enough people that hate us just because we black. But it's something about y'all. Everybody want to be the top nigga. Because no matter who cheer for you, no matter how much money you start to make or whatever, you're nothing but a nigga that they use as a meal ticket. Brian Norman and Bill Haney, y'all should be promoting y'all sons. All this back and forth shit. What y'all? Y'all two old motherfuckers gonna get in the ring and fight? Who gives a fuck? Who want to see Bill Haney versus Brian Norman Sr.? I mean, come on, man. And this is boxing. I always said, man, the dads get too involved to the point. It's one thing to promote your son and stand by your son's side. I will always, and I mean always, always, always support and salute that. But y'all get to a point, man, where y'all really start doing too much. You start saying too much. And all of the wrong things. Because all y'all do is sit up here and belittle each other as black men. Nothing. This is, think about what I'm saying. Even like when you hear me rip a fighter for bullshit, what am I talking about? I'm talking about that fighter making false statements, that fighter lying about things and basically trying to get y'all to believe it. You never hear me talk about nobody's family situation, their personal life and all that. And it's never about I'm defending a fighter because I like this fighter and I don't like that fighter. No, it's always, nah, that's bullshit. We gonna bring the truth out here. But like I said, this generation don't care about truth. All y'all care about is being able to tell a fucking bullshit story, and you don't even care that the story is not true. It's just exciting to talk about. I don't see why or how. Not to a mature-minded grown adult, but to a little kid, yeah. And I'm talking, I don't give a fuck if you're 75 years old. Some of y'all are just older and still immature. None of this shit matters. Nobody fucking cares, man. You are not the one getting in the ring fighting. And even for the fighters, when you want to take that low road and decide that I'm going to talk some shit about somebody personally, because I feel like the personal attacks are necessary. I have to, you know, say things to get the ball rolling in our favor. My whole thing is this, right? Bill probably don't give a fuck about what this dude is saying and vice versa, right? To the point where they take it personal. I don't know, and I really don't care. Maybe they all think it's good for the video. But I will tell you this, regardless to what you say and how you feel about it, the rest of the world is watching like, look at them stupid old ass niggas. And y'all seem to never understand this shit. So you can stand there flashing your watches and talking about how much bread you got and how, you know, I'm doing better than you in life and all this goofy shit. But I guarantee you, when you really look at everything and you really just boil shit down to what's really going on here, it's a bunch of people watching y'all like I said, look at these two stupid old niggas, man. Like, should be way more mature than that. But hey, man, this is like I said, this is today's boxing, man. Every fucking elderly motherfucker now want to come out of retirement or just want something to say. They want to be back in the spotlight. And, you know, damn. So we got Brian Norman calling Bill Haney a cokehead. We got Andre Ward claiming he want to fight Anthony Joshua. We got Floyd Mayweather about to fight Mike Tyson. And according to y'all, right, all these people that was 36 and 34 or some shit or whatever when they fought Floyd, they were old. So now you got old ass Canelo versus old ass Crawford. So we just can't win for losing when it come to boxing, right? Anyway, this is the joke that boxing has become. Real ones. Talk to me in the comment section, y'all. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch y'all on the next video.